Hey guys, welcome to our Jesus and Culture Lesson 2 devotion number 2. Our lesson number 2 was called Different Than the Rest, and we've been talking about Jesus and culture and how, as Christ followers, we're supposed to be in the world, but not a part of the world and set apart. And so, our lesson on Sunday was on being different than the rest, and if you haven't seen that, go check that out. It's on YouTube. As well as our website for the church, so antrimcc.org. And today we're going to do devotion number 2. Number 1 was posted earlier this week, so I want to encourage you to go check that out as well. And I just want to say before getting started, I miss you guys dearly, but I'm beyond proud of you. I can't say that enough on how awesome you guys have been with this whole transitioning and staying connected. You guys have done awesome, and I just want to keep encouraging you to keep that up and continue to do that and continue to just look to God in all that we're going through. You guys have done an awesome job so far. So with that being said, grab your Bibles. We're going to be in Matthew chapter 5 today and looking at a couple verses there. There are a couple verses we've talked about before with a different lesson, but I just thought with everything right now that we've been talking about, it's kind of fitting. And so today we're going to talk about a basic truth about your relationship with God. And so the truth is that it will never, ever be enough to just read the Bible and not put it to work in your life. It's like we talked about before. Talking the talk and walking the walk is way different. So if we're going to talk it, we need to walk it in our everyday lives. And if we're going to take a stand for God, then we need to show that, not just posting of something on social media like a Bible verse. You need to actually follow through with it. So if you're posting a verse and you're not doing it in your life, that's going to speak bigger and louder to somebody, especially if they're kind of skeptical, if they don't believe or something. They're going to watch and see what you do. And so reading the Bible and not putting that to work in your life is not going to work, and it's not going to be enough. And so the idea is that knowing God and His ways, that knowing God transforms you. But you have to be willing to partner with God to actually live out His ways in the world. And you have to make the effort. And it's not always an easy effort to make. But we have to partner with God and do it with Him. And so open your Bibles. I'm going to turn to mine. And we're going to go to Matthew 5:14 through 16. So Matthew 5:14 through 16. And I'll begin reading. You are the light of the world. A city situated on a hill cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a basket, but rather on a lampstand, and it gives light for all who are in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. So, if we're shining our light like we're supposed to be and we're talking the talk, but also putting that in our walk and our everyday lives, people are going to see that and see the light that is shining. And so by you guys sharing all of our videos and posting your own Bible verses or a Bible study you're doing, you're shining your light, and people are going to see that. And it's so cool when it says, a city situated on a hill cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a basket, but rather on a lampstand, and it gives light for all who are in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. And so your light's not meant to be hidden. It's meant to be seen and for all the world to see, and that will point them to God and where your light and your strength comes from. And so with that being said, today's kind of a quick and simple devotion, but has such a huge concept to it of being the light, and it's not always easy to be the light. But you guys so far have shown that you're more than capable to do this, and God has called you to be set apart from the world and to shine your light and bring others to the light as well, and that'll lead them to God. And so I want to challenge you guys to make it a point to reach out to someone in your life, or maybe that's a friend or family member or school, something, but follow through on living life in this culture as Jesus would live it if He were here or if He were you. And so maybe reach out and tell them about our youth group and invite them to come. There's a few of you who have already done this and have shared that with me, and that is so cool. I'm so proud of you for being that encouragement in their life and inviting them. But when we started our kickoff this year, we had flyers that say you matter and you belong. And so let's really put that into work and tell people how much they really do matter, because God has made us all worthy and He loves us all so much, more than we could even imagine. And we're all so valuable in God's eyes. And so it's like we talked about before, we have to pray to show others who maybe don't understand or aren't as open to what we believe in. And we have to have compassion for them. And by having compassion, you see their true worth and their value, and you see how God created them to be and how beautiful that is. Because in God's eyes, we're all valuable and we're all worthy, and we need to see that in everybody. And so I want to challenge you guys to reach out to somebody. Maybe it's somebody you're not close with, but God put them on your heart. And I want to challenge you to reach out to them, call them, text them, but invite them to watch our videos, invite them to youth group when this all comes back together, or even to church, or send them the link to our church website and say, just check it out, watch the videos, let me know what you think. Or tell them that God sees them as valuable, and that they are worthy of love, and that you have a light that you want to share with them, and maybe explain to them everything about God and how Jesus died on the cross for them and their sins, and He loves them so much, and they just have to accept that and dive in. And so if you have questions, or you want to send me like a proofread text or something before you send it to somebody, I'm more than willing to do that. But I'm going to challenge you guys to reach out to somebody in your life, maybe somebody that you wouldn't normally talk to or reach out to. And I want to challenge you to pray about it and pray that God will put that person on your heart, but also that He'll help you to have the compassion for them and also see their worth through God's eyes. And it's amazing what He'll do with that, because you'll start seeing things in people you never did before, and you'll cherish it even more and see them in a different light. And it's awesome to have that compassion, and it changes your heart, which is always a great thing for the better. So reach out. I want to challenge you guys, and if you guys do this, you can send me a screenshot. And I'll encourage you along the way and help you if you need help or have questions, or if you say something to someone and they answer you back and you're not sure how to respond, let me know and I'll help you as well. But shine your light, continue to shine it, and keep reading. If you want to put Matthew 5:14-16 on your wall or your mirror, your phone, as a screensaver or something, do that too if it's going to encourage you to be the light and shine your light for others to see. So don't let anybody try and put your light out, because Satan will come and he tries to make that make the light go away. And the Bible talks about how when there's light, darkness cannot be there. And if we're all shining our light, then just think how amazing that will be and how bright we can shine for the whole world to see. And darkness has to run and flee when Jesus is in us and a part of it. And so don't be afraid and don't live in fear of what the darkness could bring, because if you're shining your light, it can't stay around, and you can help others come out of the darkness with your light. And so let's focus on that and show compassion for those around us, and see the true value and worth that God has for everybody, not just us or not just people who believe, but He sees everybody as valuable. And He created us all in His own image, and He gave us all our own fingerprints. We all have our own, and we're uniquely made and wonderfully made by Him. And I just want to encourage you guys to let others know that, and to see that in yourself, and to see that when you look at everybody else. So with that being said, shine your light and reach out to others and help them with their light as well. And when we're both together shining our light, it'll grow even brighter. So continue to grow your light and to grow with God, and your light will become brighter as you get closer with God. And please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you tomorrow for our third devotion. And then Sunday, stay tuned for our lesson. Our third lesson on Jesus and culture, and that'll be at 5:30 on Sunday. And our Amp It Up results also will be posted Sunday before our lesson. So stay tuned for all of that. If you have questions, reach out. And if you just want to talk and chat, I'm here and I'm willing to talk and chat. I miss you guys. So I will see you soon, hopefully, and talk to you very, very soon. So bye, guys. Have a great day.